Today we're going to start some robots that will be made from a pinch pot base. So you will get a piece of clay, and this is to start the bottom portion of your robot. It's okay to take a small amount of your clay, pinch it off, set it to the side. This is going to be to make some of your parts. With the clay that is left, if it's in kind of a rectangular shape, you need to first squish it down into kind of a messed up boulder. And then you're going to take your hands and roll the clay. Sometimes I find it helpful to kind of cut my hand and gently smack it. Don't roll too much. We don't want your clay to get all dry and hard. And if your clay is different colors like this, that's okay. All my clay fires white. It just means you have some that's mixed up, two different kinds. Once you have a ball, nope, my ball is not perfect. There's still little cracks and things in it. Going to take your thumb and press down, but do not go all the way through. Once we have this hole that we made with our thumb, we're going to do some pinching all the way around. Here's where our kids have trouble. They pinch too much. We're not going to pinch too much. This edge here needs to remain as thick as your pinky finger. So I'm going to take it and pinch, making sure I'm getting the bottom. Kids tend to forget the bottom. So pinching all the way around. And this is as thick as my pinky finger. It is not super thin. Once that's done, then you can take your finger and smooth out some of those cracks that you have. Now, this is going to be the base of your robot. This will sit on the table. We do want this top part to be flat. Gently tap on the table a little bit. This edge, if it's really uneven, if you look at mine, it is very uneven. I can also take that, tap on the table to even it out. If you have a lot of finger dents, roll. And you're doing this on your cloth. Now, if there's some cracks that you just can't handle with your finger, if they're really fine cracks, you can take a squirt bottle and get your finger a little wet, and rub, and that can help get rid of some of the other cracks. Just do not drown your project or you will have mud. If you want your round pinch pot to look a little more squarish, we can gently tap on the table, and that makes it a little more square. And don't worry about what it looks like in there. So this can make the bottom section a little square. Your legs, if you have any, are going to stick out. They can be made out of clay, or you can take your clay. I can use some of these extras here to shape little feet. And then we can always poke holes and add the legs on with pipe cleaner, for example. So you could take your clay and shape it however you choose to make your little robot feet. They can be round, they can be square. So if my legs are getting attached separately, I can make a couple feet out of these extra pieces. All right, my little feet are shaped. I can always perfect it more later. So my legs are going to be made out of pipe cleaner down the road. So I'm going to take a very skinny paintbrush. And if you need help with this, come see me. I'm great at poking holes. And I'm gently poking holes so I can insert pipe cleaner after this is fired. Probably be a good idea to come see me if you want these. And I'm also going to poke some holes in my feet with the same brush, as you cannot poke holes in it after this has dried. So this is the bottom section. Once you are this far, that's as far as we're getting on day one. Bring it over to me and I will write your name on the bottom, and we will keep your extra parts with your base. Then next time we will make the head and add more detail.